So the first question will be, okay, how was it? How was the trip here in Malaysia?
Well, the trip here is coming from America. It's a long trip, but I've been staying in Los Angeles. So it's LAX. It's not too far. It's a long flight, but pretty smooth. And I love Malaysia. Right. I really, the more I come here, the more we like it, and we use it for testing because obviously the weather's great, but more than the weather, also this circuit. This circuit has everything: fast corner, slow corner, hard braking. And that's why it's so good for testing.
All right. Well, comparing to another track, so the stars or the level, the score that you can give to Sepang, SIC.
Well, my favorite track is Laguna Seca in California because it's my home track and it's where I won my first GP. But Malaysia's circuit is, I would say, one of the top 3 or 4 tracks in the world. I mean, there's guys that really like it because a lot of tracks now, we can't stretch the legs on MotoGP bikes. You know, we're doing second gear, third gear, very tight. But here's a track where we can really open them up. You know? I mean, we have 2 6-gear straightaways, another 5th gear straightaway, and for us is a track where we can use these big bikes and these big powers. So, and it's safe and certainly one of the best tracks in the world. I mean, that's why we are here and do 50% of our testing here.
All right. What about most of the rider, even not only MotoGP, sometimes in the F1, they're talking about the weather. So any comment about it?
Yeah, the weather is very challenging. You know how hot it is just out here walking around, but also for the riders physically, you can imagine we're wearing these hot leathers, boots, gloves, helmet, chest protector, back protector that doesn't allow air through, and we're sitting on a hot motorcycle, so makes it very tough. You lose a lot of fluids from sweating. Also, it's a big challenge for the teams, for the tire grip. The hotter the track gets, sometimes the worse it is for the bike. But this is part of the element, and you know, it's also a reason why we test here, because the weather is very hot, which is like our race season. But if we tested now in Europe, the weather is cold, but we race in the summer, so the information is not relevant. So yeah, mainly this.
Is it advantages for Asian drivers because they're from here? I mean,
well, I think, you know, we spend enough time in the heat that we get acclimated to it. Actually, in America, our summer gets really hot and humid. So I would say some riders deal with the heat better than others, you know, just because they're used to it. And also riders' riding style. You know, when the track gets hot and greasy, some riders are better at throttle control and being smooth. So it can suit not only a rider for the physical conditions, but also for the track.
Okay, enough talking about your career, which is already everyone know it's a successful career. Yeah. That's why you are Nicky Hayden. Can we talk about our food, Malaysian food? What do you think about it?
Malaysian food? Yeah. You know, food is food. I'm not a big food guy. I eat what they put in front of me for the most part. I get used to it. My first years when I left America was a little bit difficult because many strange foods, but I have no problem with Malaysian food at all.
What do you think about our burgers? We tried to invent some Malaysian burgers. Have you tried our burgers?
No, but I think our American burgers are pretty good.
I saw it.
I think y'all have a big challenge. Y'all have some things better than us. Petronas Towers are nice and things, but the burgers, I'm biased being American, but I think we can handle those.
Cool. Are you into music? Are you listening to certain bands?
I love music a lot. Really, I constantly, you know, Pandora radio, iTunes, and I really like music.
Any preferences, band, especially so I can play it during our show?
Yeah. You know, Jay-Z is probably my favorite. I really like Jay-Z. I like hip-hop, rap is my favorite. But I like a little bit of every kind of music. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that, you know, if I'm riding with my nieces or something and they got, I can't even, Miley Cyrus on, pop, whatever, you know, I'll listen country, I'll listen to it. But my go-to music is hip-hop.
Alright, and then I take this opportunity to wish happy anniversary to your parents, is it?
Yeah, last week
Last week
was my parents' anniversary, so I wasn't home for it, but FaceTimed with them, and it was nice. I come from a big family. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters. I have 4 nieces, with the 5th niece coming about the time of my home GP in Austin. And also my mother has 11 brothers and sisters. So
it's a big family.
Yeah, really big family, but a great family. I'm very blessed to have a lot of support from them, and yeah.
Anything to say about Drive so far?
Well, it's early days with Drive, but so far I have a good relationship with them, and I think it's great for MotoGP to have a new sponsor that's from this part of the world, and I hope we can do them a good job. So hopefully it's something there in MotoGP to stay, and the relationship just starts. So we have a lot of growing to do, but so far the company is really cool and have a good start, and hope we keep going.
What phone are you using? iPhone or Android? So
iPhone. Yeah.
Why?
You know, I'm not a big phone guy. Whatever. I mean, I want it a lot, but I don't know. I have an iPhone since they first came out, and I don't like change. If I get a phone I like and I know the buttons, I stick with it, because anytime I get a new phone, for the first week is a disaster. I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that.
Great news for your girlfriend or your partner, because you are loyal, man.
Yeah, my girlfriend is she's not here, so home, and not too much news.
So how do you manage to deal with it? I mean, you have to be far for her.
You know, it's definitely not easy on relationships, but you know, I've started racing when I was a young kid, so life on the road is all I know. You know, not only a girlfriend, your friends, your family. MotoGP has no holidays. You know, it doesn't matter, because American holidays is different than European holidays or around the world. So many of the American holidays I'm out of town for. So it's part of the job. Of course, you know, you hate missing things, but you deal with it, and it's nice, you know, certainly when I go home, to have time with the family, girlfriend, but I love what I do, so it's not a problem.
Alright, I think it's enough. Thank you so much for your time.
Alright, well, thanks to all the Malaysian fans, because we see here the last couple of years the spectator attendance has really grown a lot in Malaysia. I think the race has been sold out the last 2 or 3 years, and the riders know that. We feel it. Last year I went to Jakarta for a PR event, and also I've seen how much our sport is growing there. I got a lot of followers on Twitter and Instagram from this part of the world, so it's nice to have you guys behind us, and hopefully we have a good season.
Thank you so much. Can you share your tweet handle so that everyone can follow you, our listener?
Yeah, at Nicky Hayden, I think, on Twitter. So
the one that verified?
Yes, verified. So let me know if you heard this interview and what you thought about it, and I'll see you, I guess, and when is the race here? October? October. So until then, adios.
Can you say something about our radio, Surya FM?
Hi, my name is Nicky Hayden, MotoGP rider, and you're listening to Surya FM, and take it easy.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you so much, man. Can I have one selfie photo with you, sir?
Yeah. Thanks much.